Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the Alpinestars Tech 3 off-road boot, available at RevZilla.com. First glance, Tech 3. I have two versions in front of me. This is the regular Tech 3 that comes in just over $200, and now I have the Tech 3 AT, which this stands for all-terrain, which is the old school sole version. It's really personal preference. If you look, you can see the difference here. That's going to be about $10 more. What you're looking for from Alpinestars here is really the first foray into our full height boots. You're looking just over $200. You're getting a lot of protection, a lot of functionality. It's really the minimum that you need to get to the track to be fully protected in an off-road riding situation. Now, if we look at them, before I split them up here on the table and walk through the features that kind of come on both, keep in mind that the regular Tech 3 comes in 4 colors. The Tech 3 AT is going to come in 2 colors, and I have both of the black versions in front of me. They're both going to fit in line with what we see from Alpinestars boots: medium foot width, medium footbed, and arch height. Again, no surprises here, even though they are coming in Euro sizes. So if we take a look at the regular version, you can see that this is technology. It's a dual density sole that comes down from the Tech 10 all the way down and trickles down into this boot. We can see the way it's done here with this really, I call it the new school style sole. Now, if you look at it compared to the AT, we're going to see the old school triple stitch style sole from Alpinestars. Both are steel shanked, and you're going to see that we have the guard here on the front to keep it from splitting. But again, it's one of those things that, depending on how you came up in the moto world and what your preferences is, it's nice to have both options. I will note that the Tech 3 AT has a slightly lower profile toe box, as you can see, but they both are reinforced. So if I take the regular Tech 3 off the table, and let's walk through the AT now. Let's walk through some of the shared features. It's going to be a cowhide construction that goes all the way up. You're looking at a 4-buckle system. These are polyurethane buckles, so they are plastic. If you went up to the next step around that $300 mark, which is the Tech 7, you get aluminum buckles, a different style gaiter. Again, you're beefing up some of the components, but again, this is a rock-solid amount of protection and functionality for, again, just over $200. Looking at it, big reinforced toe box. You have the PU panel, polyurethane that covers and wraps all the way around, that's texturized in different places for different functions. It wraps all the way to the inside, so you can see it comes along the lateral side, or the medial side rather, and wraps all the way up over the ankle, and you have a different style of leather that's again reinforced for grip against the bike, as well as heat shielding here that's on the instep or the inside of your calf. We have some flexibility and some leather that wraps up the outside. And again, you're talking about a full height motorcycle boot or motocross boot. So if we look at it, big shin protection here. You want to make sure that the anterior side of your leg and shin are guarded against your foot peg. Now, if we look here on the outside, again, nice technology. It's thoughtfulness on Alpinestars' part. They're going to stick that first buckle up here on top of the instep instead of being on the outside. What that does is it gets something that could catch if you have a get-off situation, or it gets that item that could be sheared off and damaged away from an impact zone. So again, you're pulling this guy out of harm's way, which is a nice touch. Adjustable buckles that run all the way up, very simple to open and close. There is a gaiter. These boots are not waterproof, but they are water resistant. You can see we alternate as we get to the top as well. And if I start to break it down and pull them off here, I'll show you how we do this. Pop right out, Velcro open. You can start to see some of the padding on the inside. So you're going to have padding on the inside of the shin. You have a big gaiter here that goes all the way down. Here, let's pull this guy apart, and we'll go all the way down with it as well. As we start to break it open, one of the other things I want to call out here is that we have a 3D style foam that runs all the way up and down, inside and outside around your ankle in this boot. So it's not just a thin boot that's going to be against your leg, especially as you get down to where your malleolus bone, or with the 2 bones on the outside of your ankle, would live. There's a lot of protection here. Both boots are going to have a decent heel counter, and again, you're looking at an all-encompassing off-road boot that's going to be stiff enough to be able to really work hard on the foot pegs, but give you enough protection to cover you in the event, which again in the off-road world is more likely, of when you potentially go down. Remember, 4 colors available in the regular version, 2 colors available in the AT version, and again, you're looking at a $10 difference for the old school, or really this triple stitch style, traditional style of motocross sole. So if you're currently wearing a Tech 3, or if you're seeing it for the first time, we want to know what your thoughts are. Leave us a comment or a question on the product detail page, on Facebook, or on RevZilla TV, which is our YouTube channel. We're happy to answer your questions or see your feedback in whatever medium you're most comfortable with leaving it. Also, you can subscribe to us at RevZilla TV on YouTube. Stay up to date with gear reviews, as we're consistently rolling them out as new things come in here at RevZilla TV. And each one of these boots is going to be over 39 bucks, which means we'll ship for free, exchange for free, no restock fee if you need to send them back. And you can always earn Team Zilla cash on any order over 100 bucks by continuing to shop with RevZilla TV or RevZilla.com. If you need any help, shoot us a line. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Our gear geeks are here to answer all of your questions about the A-Stars gear or any of the other MX products that we carry at RevZilla.com. And as always, find the Tech 3 as well as the full assortment of Alpinestars products at RevZilla.com/Alpinestars. I'm Anthony. This is the Tech 3 off-road boot from Alpinestars. We'll see you next time.